Welcome, crypto fam, to the #1 daily Bitcoin pod. In today's show, I'll be breaking down the latest Bitcoin technical analysis as Bitcoin price inches up with U.S. stocks as Bitcoin bulls fight to defend 65 Gs. And quoting the high priest of Bitcoin, Max Keiser, only Bitcoin truly separates money from state because only Bitcoin is truly decentralized. The market is waking up to ETH being centralized garbage and it's dumping. ETH has no reason to exist and will continue to drop to zero against Bitcoin. We'll also be discussing Mt. Gox still has roughly 90,000 Bitcoin, valued at roughly $6 billion, as well as breaking news. World's largest Bitcoin miner, Marathon Digital, buys $100 million worth of Bitcoin to go full hodl mode. That's right. Also, the Bitcoin whales go on unprecedented $23 billion July buying spree. I'll be breaking down this latest data, as well as quoting the high priest again. Trump reacts to his slander against Bitcoin country El Salvador, retracting what he initially said. Max says, smart move, hombre. I forgive you, so all is forgiven. Also in today's show, more breaking news. VanEck, the major asset manager, predicts Bitcoin to skyrocket to $52.38 million per coin in their bull scenario. We'll also be taking a look at the overall crypto market. All this, plus so much more, in today's show. Welcome, Crypto Fam. What it do? Make some noise. We're streaming live on 3 platforms right now, including X, Rumble, and the YouTube. Shout out JC Ice Baby. Juan Espinino, what it do? Diana Jones in the building. Chandy, road call. Theme song JV is finally here. I have a plane to Nashville to catch and leave for the airport in 2 hours. But how could I not tune in for good vibes all the way to Tennessee? We appreciate it. And we have the new Nashville bound Jammy Jam. I'm going to be premiering for the first time ever here a little later in the stream. So stay tuned, family, and make sure to subscribe to Chandy for the best Bitcoin music, hands down. Her link is pinned in the live chat, and her channel is Chandy10 Music, and you could follow her over on X at Chandy R. Gregory. Let's go, and safe travels, family. Love you, CNA fam. Right back at you. Shout out Don George. Shout out Kepler. Shout out Stress Free VIP.
Oh my gosh, it's finally almost here. JV is going to talk to us. Crypto news is near. I can't stand waiting. There is no debating it. I waited all day, maybe I need a life, but Bitcoin is all I can think about day and night. Hurry, JV.
Let's go, crypto fam. Day 1 of the Bitcoin Nashville event in Tennessee takes place today. I got a lot of news to share. I pinned the stream on the top of X, just FYI, on my profile. I encourage you all to heart it and repost it with a quote. And throughout the entire stream, I'll repost everyone who showed me some love and reposted it. We want to get as many eyeballs on the stream as possible, and that's the simplest way to do so. Shout out DJ Wednesday, repping Puerto Rico. This is first and foremost a live and interactive show. I'm going to be streaming for the next couple of hours. So let me know where you're tuned in from, family. Let me know how many of you are going to be in Tennessee for the Nashville conference this week, and let's freaking go. Shout out Guido. Feed the brain with the crypto news alerts every day, 1 p.m. PST, which is 4 p.m. here in Puerto Rico and 4 p.m. Eastern time. Greatly appreciated, Guido. I just hearted your repost and reposted it. Shout out as well to JC Ice. I just reposted your post of the stream. Shout out to K Jammy Jam, just reposted your repost, brother. And shout out to everyone else who's going to repost. I'll be checking my feed throughout the stream. Lots going on, man. Shout out Jonathan Costa. What's poppin', family? Welcome. It's hard to get all your thoughts together for a short call, but I think it's okay. Says JC to Don George. I'm switching over to X, says V Peoples. It's all good in the hood. We are on X, Rumble, and YouTube for the live stream, as we are each and every day. Bakersfield in the chat. JV holding down Puerto Rico. Shout out K Jammy Jam. Just posted the message. Much appreciated. I just reposted it. Minnesota here. Shout out Steve, repping Minnesota. Hey, JV, do you know how much Bitcoin is available to buy? Man, on the exchanges, last I was following that, there was like less than 2 million Bitcoin left. expect a supply shortage, supply shock later on in the bull, but I don't know the exact number. If anyone has that information, please do let us know. Steve likes the new song for Nashville. Good to hear. We'll be playing it here shortly. Shout out Mark. And yeah, we do have a merch store. Can be found at merch.cryptonewsalerts.net, of course. But without further ado, if you're new to the channel and to the stream, important to smash those likes and subscribe to the #1 daily Bitcoin pod. Also hit the bell icon, turn on all notifications, and please repost this over on X with a quote. And everyone who reposts it, I'll repost your repost, and also be sure to follow you. Today is pod episode number 1711. My favorite number, Divine Omen. Just saying. And it's July 25th, 2024, day one of the Nashville Bitcoin Conference in Tennessee. Let's kick it off as we do each and every day with our market watch. As you can see, the big loser in the day is Ethereum. Ironic enough, just had their launch of the Ethereum ETF. Not going so great. Down 8% on the day, trading back down under roughly 3,100. Solana correcting down 6%. Cardano down 6%. Bitcoin maintaining less than 2% down on the day, just above $64,600. And checking out CoinMarketCap.com. The current crypto market cap sits at $2.31 trillion. The Bitcoin market cap is $1.27 trillion, with about 90 billion worth of volume in the past 24 hours. With the Bitcoin dominance, look at that climb. Yesterday was 54%. Today is 55.3%. Look how low the Ether dominance went to, 16.2%. So clearly the apex predator eating away at Ethereum. Many analysts were anticipating the opposite. They're like, watch Ethereum eat away at the Bitcoin market cap with the Ethereum ETFs. Well, the opposite is currently occurring, so we'll be paying attention to that. We'll also be checking out, as you can see here, the top 100 crypto gainers for the past 24 hours. Virtually nothing in the green. Very modest gains from like maybe 5 out of the top 100, as virtually every coin is correcting and in the red. And checking out the crypto bubbles to get a visual perspective on the day. Yikes. It's like, yeah, roughly 98% of the market getting wrecked right now. And zooming out on the month, as we can see here, there we got some gainers. I would say maybe 25% in the green, 75% in the red. And checking out the crypto greed and fear index, we're currently rated 68 greed, yesterday 69, last week a 61, and last month a 30 in fear. So there you have it, my crypto fam. Where do you feel the price action will likely take us for this month of July, as we're fast approaching the July close? We got like less than a week to go. So let me know, family. Now here's a little snippet, a little bitty of the Bitcoin Nashville track. I'm going to play a snippet of it right now. It's called Nashville Bound, and you could already find it on Chandy's channel at Chandy10 Music. Enjoy. This was made specifically for the event, and we collaborated on it with the lyrics, so enjoy.
Welcome to the Bitcoin event. Bitcoin is heaven sent. Ooh la hell yeah. Welcome to the Bitcoin event. Bitcoin is heaven sent, and so we represent every second blessed. Ooh la did lie like Michael Saylor, yes. There is no second best. There's a crypto asset called Bitcoin, and it goes da doing doing doing. Grab a trumpet and let's pump it. Meet you, take the orange pill from Brazil to Jacksonville. Stack and set still, cause a fiat crash near. Tell the cashier, ain't no Bitcoin cashier. We pioneers, hear the Bitcoin lines cheer for the killer gorilla like Jared Cannonier. The apex predator, but the bank's embezzler and all the creditors. Bitcoin has no competitors. BTCS like a bulletproof vest on every weapons test. So no need to second guess, because there is no second best. Grab a trumpet and let's pump it.
There's a fraction. There's a snippet of the new tracks put together. Shout out Chandy10 Music. Nashville bound. She's going to be in Tennessee here in a couple of hours. So let's freaking go. How many of you are going to be there? Let me know. Ain't that something? Our friends at Grayscale dumped 800 million of ETH. Not surprised. Just as the ETFs hit the street. That's right. They're negative. They don't even have inflows. As of yesterday, there was just like massive outflows. Go figure. Rules for the newbies: no disrespect, it won't be tolerated, and you will be gone. No spam of the chat. If you have a question that wasn't answered, just wait a bit and ask it again. Thank you. Shout out to all the mods, always doing a fantastic job, always holding it down. And there you go. You can subscribe to Chandy. You can see the links right there by DatSick and Streamlabs. No wonder almost everybody needs Bitcoin, and Grayscale caused the Bitcoin dump. Now ETH almost nobody needs, and imagine what Grayscale causes. It is mind-boggling, fam. Shout out to everyone else who just reposted and commented. Captcha 111, Eric Castro, appreciate you, broski. Chandy 11, she wrote, manifest the pump and watch the best Bitcoin podcast and the best HODL family. JV, Crypto News, let's go. Much appreciated. Shout out David Jacobs, shout out Ace, and anyone else supporting the stream is greatly appreciated, family. But without further ado, we're going to dive into today's Bitcoin technical analysis. Check out some of the charts, and we have over 300 people already here on the stream. Greatly appreciate it. We are streaming live on X, Rumble, and the Tube. So let's get it. Let's dive right into today's Bitcoin technical analysis, aka astrology for the broskis. As you can see in the headline, Bitcoin price inches up with U.S. stocks as the Bitcoin bulls fight for 65 Gs. Here we're looking at the 1 hour chart. Bitcoin revisited 65,000 after the July 25th Wall Street Open as United States equities recovered from their worst day since 2022, Trading views showed a Bitcoin price rebound following the initial sell side pressure. This was in the form of trading algorithms, as Sku shared, while highlighting one entity in particular, whom he dubbed an aggro seller, as shared here. Bitcoin, the aggro seller, selling spot Bitcoin into the price, shorting 2,000 BTC on perpets. This morning is a great example. Liquidity games. Our aggro seller slammed the prices lower before the large pass of buyers came in. The price momentum is basically just positioning, covering over and over till close, and then market is net long. So probably just another reversion trade later on. And others also track the modest ongoing comeback for the U.S. stock markets, which previously seen major losses. The NASDAQ 100 fell 3.6% July 24th, marking its worst day since November of 2022, while the S&P 500 slid 2%. Bitcoin displayed similar behavior overall, hitting local lows of 63,400 over on Bitstamp, and at the time of the recording, we're just shy of 65 Gs. Quoting the Kabisi letter, did the bubble just pop? U.S. macroeconomic data released added to the state of the market flux. We have the PCE index came in lower than expected, a potential relief for the risk assets with reduced spending bolstering the odds of interest rate cuts. Both initial and ongoing jobless claims were also below expectations, pointing to a resilient labor market, reducing market observers' bets on cuts at the Fed's next meeting, July 31st, 6 days away. The latest data from the CME Group FedWatch tool confirmed already very low odds of a curveball move from the Fed. Meanwhile, crypto analyst Rec Capital stressed the importance of the current battle to flip 65 Gs into support, representing the Bitcoin short-term hodler price at this particular level. Quoting him here, Bitcoin is now in the process of retesting 65,000 in a volatile manner. Needs now a daily close above 65,000, which you can see in the chart in the blue, to render the retest as successful and keep the price in the 65 to 71.5 region, which you can see here in the red. Previously, he estimated that Bitcoin would only need around 2 months to achieve a new all-time high, with the local top currently being $73,800. And quoting the high priest of Bitcoin, Max Kaiser, who's in Nashville, Tennessee right now, only Bitcoin truly separates money from state because only Bitcoin is truly decentralized. The market is waking up to ETH being centralized garbage, and it is dumping. ETH has no reason to exist and will continue to drop to zero against Bitcoin. Same for all the itch coins. And there you have it, coming from the high priest. And now let's check out some of the live charts, family. This is the 1 hour. As you can see here, we do have a right shoulder. Let me switch the scene so you can see it even cleaner on your screen. You can see we're currently just above $64,500. We do have some targets, including a downside target on the 1 hour chart, a head and shoulders sitting at $62,500, a couple of thousand down. And zooming out, because they say when in doubt, just zoom out. Here's the 4 hour chart, family, and you can see there's a lot of formations, a left shoulder, a head, a right shoulder. There's a bunch of different targets. We have a right shoulder with a target sitting under $62,500, very similar to the target on the 1 hour. And let's zoom out a little further and check out the 1 day chart. And again, this is live and in the flesh, brought to you by TradingView, and we're looking via Coinbase. So this is live price action via Coinbase, the largest crypto exchange here in the States. And on the daily chart, you can see 1, 2, 3, 4 consecutive corrective candles after we had a nice little pumpy pump, hitting 68,000 just the other day. We also have a downside target on the daily chart all the way down to $47,700. Now let's check out the weekly, which is probably the most bullish chart. There was a cup and handle here all week at 120,000. So yeah, on the weekly, we have a bullish flag formation. We have a couple of targets, and one is a cup and handle, which I just referred to, sitting at $126,000, making this the most bullish chart right now. And then we can zoom out a little more, and we'll check out the 1 month. Here's the 1 month chart. Hopefully, I'm praying for a big green monthly closing candle. We have a big event occurring in Nashville this week, which officially started today. This Saturday, in a couple of days, Trump is going to be speaking, potentially making a big announcement for the United States with adopting Bitcoin, which could send this monthly close with a powerful green candle. But currently, as you can see, we had 7 green consecutive candles on the monthly. Then we had some corrective candles. And let's see how the month of July plays out. But there you have it, my crypto fam. Let me know how you feel the market is likely to react off the back of 20,000 Bitcoiners meeting up in Nashville alongside Trump, Kaiser, Saylor, Wood. All these legends, RFK Jr., Edward Snowden. Holla at your boy, family. Let's go, billionaires. Let's go, Nashville. Shout out Abel Gonzalez. Shout out Mango Penguin. Shout out Marcus Roth. Shout out Bitcoin Trini. Shout out everyone. Let's continue with some more exclusive Nashville-bound music. And I'll be checking the X stream and reposting everyone as we're playing the Jammy Jam. Enjoy.
Bitcoin regulation, laws in the nation, innovation and security, tax foundation, adoption and integration, spreading sensation, finance and mining, biddy pump craving, culture and art, crypto's creation, well, night exclusive scene, rooftop party live and key, Bitcoin block party, join the crowd, networking cards make them proud, stay updated, follow the stream, explore Nashville, live the dream, Tim Draper making waves, Edward Snowden, truth so brave, Michael Saylor, Bitcoin sword, Bill Miller, for making Bitcoin thrive, VanEck Crash, my Swami, hopes alive, Max and Stacy Kaiser, Kaiser report files, El Salvador's Bitcoin Buoyelle smiles, and someone running to free this land.
That's just a snippet. There's a lot more to go. And of course, I played the theme song. How'd you miss it, JC? I'm pretty confident I played it, unless I've just lost all short-term memory. I'm pretty sure we kicked off the show with it. Correct me if I'm wrong, though, and I'll replay it. Let me know. And I'm just reposting everyone for the repost. Thank you, family. I see all the reposts here, especially from Chandy. Thank you for reposting all the fams posts. Shout out James Cotterter, just reposted your repost, family. Shout out K Jammy Jam, just reposted the new repost, family. And shout out Mr. Grip. Greatly appreciate it. Everyone just got reposted. And again, as I promised, I just followed you back. So if you want JV from Crypto News Alerts to follow you, all you got to do, follow me. And then retweet the stream and put a quote, and I'll hook it up and also give you a loud shout out here during the stream. So let's freaking go. Welcome, everyone. It is 420. Happy 420. I'll light some sage to that. We're worthy. Here we go. 420. Sage in it. But yeah, that's just a fraction of the Jammy Jam, because it's a 9-minute jam. It's ultimately 3 tracks in one, and I just played a little snippet. So stay tuned. I'm going to make you stay tuned here. But yeah, you missed it. I think 2 days in a row, JC, because you were late yesterday. Maybe you were a minute late or something today. You missed the intro song. But you can always go back after on the replay. And we'll play it again later. But I don't want to play it again right now. JBZ, hit the likes, you bunch of D-gens. Appreciate the reminder, family. Make sure to follow Chandy10 Music. A link in the description. Also in the live chat. Sub JB, listening on the drive home from work. Love to hear it, Golden Giant. As excited as I am a.m. to arrive in Nashville tonight, y'all, as nothing on my excitement for the 100K party fam in Puerto Rico. Yeah, that's going to be a game changer. Give me the repost candle to 92,000 for the biddy. Shout out C-List. Shout out to Dirty. Everyone gotta love to repost the repost of the repost on the repost. If you're not reposting, what are you doing with your life? Well said. Thank you, Sergio. He just reposted Chandy's repost of the repost. Sergio is who we get a lot of the custom Buoyelle and El Salvador caps from. So much love, family. But let's continue. We do got a lot of news to share as we do, and give it up for the Nippinator, our sidekick here at the Crypto News Alerts fam, for always holding it down. But yeah, here we go. 90,000 BTC over at Mt. Gox, according to this headline, valued at roughly $6 billion. That's a lot of biddies. Yeah, check it. Mt. Gox still has a whopping 90,000 Bitcoin, valued at roughly $6 billion, as investors and speculators weigh in the effects of the sell-off, which we'll have on the Bitcoin market. Data from Arcam Intel indicates the last transaction made from Mt. Gox occurred July 24th, 2024, containing roughly 382 biddies, valued at approximately $25 million, sent to Bitstamp. Now, news of the Mt. Gox sell-off has created fear, uncertainty, and doubt. We call that, what do we call that? We call that FUD. And amongst the market participants during the last several weeks, with 8.2 billion question coming down to whether or not Mt. Gox creditors, who have been waiting for over 10 years for reimbursement, will sell their holdings. And according to the recent Reddit poll conducted in the Mt. Gox insolvency subreddit, 56% of the 467 creditors polled do not plan on selling their Bitcoin holdings, while 20% or 88 individuals plan to sell their holdings. The remaining respondents indicated they plan on selling a portion of their Bitcoin while choosing to hold the remaining. Now, the findings of the Reddit poll were further corroborated by CryptoQuant founder Ki Jong-ju. The quantitative analyst explained that following the distribution of funds to Kraken users July 23rd, 2024, there has been no significant spike in hourly spot trading volume dominance or Bitcoin outflows on Kraken. And also, on-chain analyst Runner XBT echoed a similar sentiment, explained that only those traders with the paper hands, you know, the day Portnoy's, will sell their Bitcoin reimbursement funds and contribute to selling pressure, while those who understand the value of the scarce decentralized asset will continue to hold their funds. And to me, that only makes sense considering these are the Bitcoin OGs. The exchange went defunct back in 2014. So if you were an early adopter in Bitcoin, you know what's up. And however, we have Jacob King disagreeing with the analysts, arguing 99% of the Mt. Gox creditors will sell their biddies. I highly disagree, because I don't look at them as the stupid money. I look at them as the smart money. But let me know your thoughts. My speculation is maybe 20% of them sell, 80% hodl, and they go directly into cold storage. But let me know your thoughts. And despite the billions in potential sell pressure coming from the Mt. Gox bankruptcy reimbursement, the price of Bitcoin has been fairly resilient. Following a bevy of political developments, Bitcoin recently hit a high of 68,000, which we ushered in our pump watch, and is currently trading just shy of 65,000 despite the ongoing Mt. Gox reimbursement. So there you have it, crypto fam. Let me know your thoughts. So basically, confiscated Bitcoin is being sold to TradeFi in a massive shift. We call that a buying opportunity. BTFD family, BTC 32 G's in play, baby. BTFD people, remember last November we were at 25,000. Let that sink in. 25 G's. So hell yeah. Hey JV, I'm at work yet again, watching the best show on the tube. Love your brother. Right back at you. Shout out to the CNA fam. Greatly appreciate it. Enjoy your work session there, watching the stream. As long as governments and courts sell above 50 G's, they think just good or taxpayer value. Not so. What up, Muhammad? What's poppin'? What's good? What's new? What's good? Let me know. A little more of the Jammy Jam, Nashville-bound brand new track. Enjoy.
Bitcoin longevity, Bitcoin legacy, Bitcoin over treachery, Bitcoin for the treasury, Bitcoin on our memory, Bitcoin over Hennessy, Bitcoin for our enemies, Super Saiyan energy, Bitcoin Serenity, Dragon Ball Z, BTC Pedigree, 5 Deadly Venom, Bitcoin Centipede, BTC. This is the buy the century, BTC. This is the high of ecstasy, BTC. Addictive as caffeine, BTC. So fresh and it's so clean, BTC. Perfect money, it's pristine, BTC. Proof of work, GOD.
There you go. Bunch more reposts, so thank you to all the fam. Cospa King, Clifford Williams, Chandy once again, Eric once again. We appreciate you guys. You're amazing. Appreciate it. So yeah, there's a bit of the track. We're going to be playing it throughout the stream, so stick around, family. The entire song can now be played also over at Chandy 10 Music. She just uploaded the track maybe an hour ago or so, so blow it up and comment as well. More Mt. Gox FUD. They are all early hardcore Bitcoiners. There will be some sell pressure, sure, but minimally up to 150x is if they bought the day. And I agree 100% with what Greg just shared. Join the 100K Bitcoin Fiesta. That's right. We have a Discord. I invite you guys to join. It's free to do so. It's discord.cryptonewsalerts.net. Thank you for dropping the link in there. That's sick. What up, y'all? Shout out to the Bitcoin Cowboy. Shout out to Marcus Roth. Last September, Bitcoin was 24,000. God should have bought more then. Yeah, I gave up caffeine already. Good for you, I farted. Hey, JV, I was on Alex Jones today. Nice. First time calling in, and I got through. Now I have to watch that episode. Shout out to AJ, and that's fantastic. I can't wait to hear it. Another banger. Thank you, Marcus Roth. Good day, JV. Good music. Greetings from Amsterdam, Holland in the building. Shout out to Barry BTZ. We now have over 800 people on the stream. We're going to be streaming at least for the next 90 minutes. I'm going to be covering all the news you need to know in the crypto sphere. So let's go. 100K party. Send it. JV, I hear the Catalyst event will pop off at the Olympics. When does the Olympics officially pop off? Is that this weekend as well? Also, there's a big title fight in the UFC. Leon Rocky Edwards. He's defending the strap. I'm looking forward to that fight. Actually, on Saturday, not tomorrow. My apologies. Saturday fight night. Good for you. I farted. Bitstick. You guys are hilarious. There's the track for the first of hopefully 3 Nashville Biddy songs all in one. You've already heard a snippet here on the show, and we're going to continue playing it. Like the likes, smash the likes, you bunch of degens. Shouting out JBZ there. But yeah, let's keep it moving. We still got a lot to share. Check this out. Major breaking news. One of the big stories of the day. The world's largest Bitcoin miner, Marathon Digital, buys 100 million in Bitcoin to go full hodl mode. How many of you are full hodl mode? Holla. So yeah, they acquired 100 million worth of Bitcoin over the past month. That's what's up. The world's largest Bitcoin miner has been acquiring Bitcoin as a strategic treasury reserve asset, and hopefully that's what Trump announces this weekend in Nashville. Marathon plans to go full hodl, which it's crypto slang for hold on for dear life. Fred Thiel, the CEO and chairman of Marathon, announced in a July 25th post here today. Today, Marathon is proud to announce that to strengthen our strategy of holding Bitcoin as our strategic treasury reserve asset, we have over the past month purchased $100 million in BTC and will now go full hodl. Full hodl. Can I get a full hodl in the live chat, family? Look at that. Bitcoin strategic reserve asset. Buy 100 million in BTC. Hodl strategy reactivated. Much respect to Marathon Digital. The Bitcoin selling patterns of the large hodlers, such as the mining firms, can give significant impact on the Bitcoin price, especially since the 2024 Bitcoin halving, which occurred April 19th, which may still force the miners to sell more Bitcoin due to the block rewards being slashed in half. Marathon did not sell any of its biddies in June. Good for them. Despite a month-long decline in the Bitcoin price. Back then, the Bitcoin miner said it may still be selling some Bitcoin in the future to support monthly operations, manage the treasury, and for general corporate purposes. However, Marathon has now shifted to its full hodl strategy, meaning it won't be selling any more BTC. According to Thiel, adopting a full hodl strategy reflects our confidence in the long-term value of Bitcoin. Now, with the newly acquired 100 million worth of biddies, the company's holdings have surpassed 20,000 BTC, now worth $1.28 billion. According to the firm's July 25th post, as you can see here, they shared, today we're announcing that Marathon has purchased 100 million worth of the biddy, and effective immediately, we're once again adopting a full hodl strategy. And as you can see, they now have 20,000 plus BTC. in their possession. Not too shabby. And despite Marathon's recent acquisition, the Bitcoin price still struggling to get back above 65 G's. We're just shy of right now. But let me know. I believe the game theory is in full effect between the miners. They're all looking to hodl as much Bitcoin as humanly possible because they know what's up. Let me know how you feel that will likely impact the Bitcoin price as more miners and companies adopt Bitcoin as a strategic reserve asset, adding it to their treasury, etc. What's good, JV? Here since the get-go, but still working. Right on, LT. Appreciate you popping out, brother. Full hodl. That's what's up. Tink Train. Any of the convention live stream, I think it will be streamed. Typically it is. Over on YouTube, we can watch it. So usually it is. That's so cool. Right on. DNA Newton, enjoy your Bitcoin when it reaches 1 million, says Jose. How is the Bitcoin Nashville going? Marathon holds almost 2 billion in BTC. That's, well, they just said 1.2 billion, but yeah, maybe. Subscribe to the #1 Bitcoin music channel. Thank you, Streamlabs. That marathon photo looks like a missile launcher. Yikes. I was watching on YouTube before the stream here, Nashville 2024 in the search term if you want to find it. Exactly. God Bless Bitcoin documentary came out today. Anybody see it? I didn't get a chance to see it, but I did repost it. I saw Chandy shared it. It looked pretty lit. I watched just a few minutes of it, but that looks like a good watch. It's about 90 minutes. Brand new Bitcoin documentary just released for the event. Through, I think Swan Bitcoin released it on their channel. So yeah, well, now you know what's good. Who's the second best, JV? I thought you never asked. Second best crypto?
Which one's the best crypto asset? Well, Bitcoin's the best crypto asset. Okay, what's the second best? There is no second best.
I'm not saying I'm #1. I'm sorry, I lied. I'm #1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
You know how we do. We all the numbers combined in one. Here's another snippet of Nashville Bound, the new track.
Whale splash, this tribe is tough, BTC won't crash. Bitcoin buzz, influencers orange pilled me, and now I'm an orange pusher. Orange is my economic safety, it tastes better than sugar. Rent us a rocket, because we have a flight to the moon.
When is Max speaking? I would assume it's going to be Saturday, the main speakers. I could be wrong, but I'm assuming Trump will be speaking Saturday, and a lot of the big names will be speaking on Saturday.
Doing to doing, doing, doing. Bitcoin whiz is fiat fries. Study and pass some Bitcoin quizzes. Don't back down, stand up and occupy. I can't wait, I'm Nashville bound. You know you need Bitcoin, do not deny. Whoa, whoa. The Bitcoin lovers, Bitcoin pushers, Bitcoin makers, fiat heartbreakers on the list to take the stage. I'm getting so amped and feel this tingly feeling that says something feeding. The orange is on the abyss. This moment and these speeches I can't miss. I love you, Biddy. Give me a kiss, Nashville. We're gonna keep it real. Lappa bampa pump the bitty coin. Doing to doing, doing, doing. Bitcoin wins, hodlers grin.
Woo woo. And shout out Diana. I appreciate the repost. Anyone who reposts the stream, you'll notice it's pinned at the top of my X profile. Put a quote and I'll be sure to repost and follow you as well as shout you out. JB, what day will you be making your appearance at the conference? Don't want to miss it. I'm not going to be at the conference. I'm going to be streaming from Puerto Rico covering the conference, just FYI. Nipsey is dreaming about the biddy. You know how he does. Litecoin and Doge are linked. You can't have one without the other. Shout out Dankness, what's poppin'. DJ JV, top music. Shout out Chandy. That's just half of the track we created. There's really 3 tracks. We just put it in one track to play on the stream today. And you could also find it over on her channel, Chandy 10 Music. But it's about a 9-minute jammy jam. We played about half of it thus far. We'll continue to play it throughout the stream. Trump used song, No Second Best. Golf interview next time, Chandy's song. That's pretty lit. Yeah. But anyways, fam, let's keep it moving. Big news from Marathon Digital we just shared. We already have almost 1,000 people in the stream. So give it up for yourselves as I will be streaming for the next 90 minutes. Welcome, C-List and the rest of the fam. But next story of the day, let's discuss the smart money. Which are the whales? The headline reads, Bitcoin whales go on unprecedented $23 billion July buying spree. According to this latest data. That's right. They're clearly accumulating as the Bitcoin price continues to trade below all-time highs. In a new post, the CEO of Crypto Quant, Ki Jong-yu, called the flow of coins to large volume investors unprecedented. Bitcoin's permanent holders are buying in big at current Bitcoin price levels, analyzing the 30-day rolling balance change for permanent hodler addresses. He revealed a wealth transfer arguably unlike anything we have seen in the crypto history. Bitcoin is in an accumulation phase. Over the past month, 358,000 BTC has moved to permanent hodler addresses. Hodl be thy name, family. Those purchases equal to around 23 billion at this time, beat all others in Bitcoin terms, including the period during which Bitcoin hit its current all-time highs of 73,800 back in mid-March. Bitcoin's long-term holders, defined as entities holding or hodling a given amount of Bitcoin for 155 days or more, have broadly refused to sell this year, regardless of the short-term price trends, because we know what's up. Bitcoin usually goes parabolic leading up to, I'd say, 18 months post-halving. And we just had the halving just recently. So anyways, he referenced the ongoing success of the spot Bitcoin ETFs as vehicles for institutional Bitcoin exposure, which officially went live back on January 11th, roughly 6 months out, quoting him here. In July, global spot ETF inflows were 53,000 BTC, the largest ETF in the United States, top 500 million in inflows in a single day, referring to BlackRock. However, analysis warned that such large tallies have tended to precede periods of corrective Bitcoin price behavior. The launch of the spot Ether ETFs a couple of days ago on the 23rd further clouded the narrative, with markets seeing a marked come down on their second day of trading. And as I referenced earlier, the Ethereum dominance is down to 16%. It dumped more than a point, and the Bitcoin dominance has climbed more than a point, or 1 percentage point, that is. When it comes to long-term accumulation trends, Ki Jong-yu is very optimistic. From Crypto Quant, he says, though not all of them remaining Biddy is in self-custody wallets, the whales are clearly accumulating, and it's at an unprecedented level. Others join him, including popular trader Bitcoin Munger, who uploaded data to X showing the largest whale cohort furiously accumulating. And again, whales are the smart money family. Only the smallest class of Bitcoin hodler with 1 Bitcoin or less is doing the opposite. So ultimately, what our data shows is everyone with more than 1 Bitcoin, every whole coiner with 1 Bitcoin or more is hodling, and those with less than 1 Bitcoin, those are the ones selling. So there you have it, my crypto fam. Welcome everyone joining the stream. We have over 1,000 people already here. I'm going to be streaming for the next hour, 20 minutes. Let's freaking go. A lot to share with you guys today. A lot of bullish news. Even though the market is currently correcting, there's a lot going on. Litecoin is the second best currency. Others, if you seek new technology projects, C-List says ETH, Solana, and Render. Kamala, the War Hawk Tua, the original Hawk Tua. That's what they're reporting, at least on Fox. Hodl be thy name. Litecoin is why Bitcoin has Lightning, SegWit, and Taproot. Litecoin also has MWEB, which may one day be implemented on Bitcoin. Well, break it down for me, JBZ. What does the MWEB do? Specifically for Ether that may one day be implemented into the Biddy. Bitcoin is going to 20 trillion. Donkey Kong. Yeah, Bitcoin is going to 20 trillion market cap. In fact, I covered a story yesterday from Fundstrat's Tom Lee predicting 16 trillion market cap, which means 1,100% increase from today's market value as far as the market cap is concerned. I was saying Grayscale was going to dump to ETH. They certainly are. You nailed it, Dirty. Precisely what they're doing, and precisely why ETH is down 8% on the day. Here's a little more of the Jammy Jam from Nashville bound. Enjoy. This is a country biddy, no diddy.
Welcome to the Bitcoin event. Bitcoin is heaven sent. Ooh la, hell yeah. Welcome to the Bitcoin event. Bitcoin is heaven sent, and so we represent. Every second blessed. Ooh la, bitty la, like Michael Saylor. Yes, there is no second best. There's a crypto asset called Bitcoin, and it goes Bitcoin longevity. 726 and 727, I'm gonna be in Bitcoin heaven. 2024 is the year of the dragon. Celebrate those dips, destined for 100K post halving. I'm Nashville bound, it's Music City for 2 bitty fire 5th level days. It's the Bitcoin play, bitty yummy pump, yum whale splash. This tribe is tough, BTC won't crash. Bitcoin buzz, influencers orange pilled me, and now I'm an orange pusher. Orange is my economic safety, it tastes better than sugar. Rent us a rocket, because we have a flight to the moon. Doing to doing, doing, doing.
We go into the moon, family. That's just a snippet of the entire track. We're going to keep playing it throughout the stream in between the stories, but I do got a lot to share with you. I now want to discuss the latest controversy between Donald Trump, Buoyelle, and Max Keiser. Trump went ahead and backtracked what he referenced about Buoyelle the other day. Max says Trump is forgiven, and I want to share the latest saga with all this, and then we'll be discussing our feature story of the day, which is VanEck, a major asset manager, predicting a bull scenario for Bitcoin hitting $52 million per coin, one of the most bullish predictions we have ever covered on the show, minus what's it called? What's the other asset manager that said Bitcoin is going to several $billion? Jurien Timmer. Fidelity is the other one. But this is VanEck, another asset manager, made a very bullish prediction. So we're going to be covering that. Thank you guys for everyone reposting the stream over on X. You'll notice it pinned at the top of my profile. And if you want to interact in the chat, I encourage you to visit the YouTube channel. The direct link is cryptonewsalerts.net. All these comments that you see is everyone on the YouTube stream right now. What up, JV? I'm over here just buying the dip of the sacred ones, or the scared ones selling. Amen. Okay, beginning now. I am listening to finalized leaving for Nashville, so I'm listening to everything. Right on. Safe travel, Chandy. Let us know when you touch down over in Nashville. USD is Fruit Coast, and Bitcoin is EV olive oil. Free Ross. Hit the like. That's right. If you like the free Ross, hit the like, repost the stream, and let's go. And amen. Let's all pray. And thank God Kamala didn't show up at the Bitcoin conference, because she would have got booed. And you already know, but I digress. Next story of the day. Here's the latest with Trump and Max. So yeah, Max just tweeted, Trump reacts as slander against Bitcoin country El Salvador. Smart move, hombre. I forgive you. And this is Trump walking back his statements on President of El Salvador, Nayib Bukele, after 2 days in a row, saying some things that weren't true. And he also wrote, Trump retracted his slander of Bitcoin country El Salvador, so I'll give him another chance to get right with Satoshi. And they actually published this article on the topic. So let me break it all down for you in case you don't know what's been going on. Former President Trump's recent comments at the Republican National Convention caused a stir within the Bitcoin community, potentially jeopardizing his growing support amongst crypto enthusiasts. During his closing speech, Trump made controversial remarks about El Salvador, suggesting the country's significant reduction in murder rate was due to the criminals being sent to the United States. This accusation has caught many off guard, especially considering El Salvador's President Bukele's reputation as Bitcoin advocate. Shout out Buoyelle. Buoyelle, who made Bitcoin legal tender in El Salvador back in 2021, has been seen as a potential ally by many in the crypto world. Trump's comments seem to contradict this perception, leading to confusion and criticism from prominent Bitcoin supporters. The situation is further complicated by the fact that Trump attends Buoyelle, or Trump Jr. that is, he attended the inauguration of Buoyelle earlier in the month, praising the Salvadoran leader's efforts against crime and corruption. Moreover, Trump himself expressed admiration for Buoyelle during the same speech. It could have been a slip, but it is still a puzzling contradiction. And Nayib Bukele, after Trump slandered him, he wrote to X, taking the high road. And I got to respect that. Shout out Buoyelle. Many Trump supporters speculate that Trump as always didn't mean it and may have instead confused El Salvador with another Central American country or even possibly Venezuela. While that is in of itself problematic, some also point to the lack of proof of Trump's claims. It has just been swept into the GOP's larger full throttle push of the migrant crimes narrative. El Salvador has indeed seen a dramatic decrease in its homicide rate, with a 70% reduction in 2023 following a 55% drop in 2022. This decline coincided with a massive crackdown on gang activity, resulting in the incarceration of over 75,000 suspected gang members. Trump is scheduled to take his campaign to the 2024 Bitcoin conference in Nashville this Saturday. In 2 more days, family. This event holds particular significance as it's where Buoyelle announced Bitcoin as legal tender back in 2021. That's right. Now, Max Keiser, a prominent Bitcoin advocate, the high priest of the Biddy, and a member of the El Salvadoran Bitcoin office, earlier expressed his displeasure with Trump's comments and on Sunday said that he would settle the score with the former president and set him straight when they share the stage at the conference. As shared here, Max Keiser now publicly threatened to settle the score with Trump on stage at the Bitcoin conference after the assassination attempt. Bold move, cotton, popcorn. And this was the initial tweet from Max after the slander. I'd be talking ish too if I just had my ear shot off by the CIA. Trump is wrong as what? Just ask Tucker Carlson. I'm looking forward to July 27th at the Bitcoin conference in Nashville. I'm sharing a stage with Trump and I'll set him straight about El Salvador, Bitcoin, country. Amen. And this was another speech that Trump gave where he said those things about Buoyelle, which were not true. And Keiser also said that Trump is throwing a hissy fit because he's threatened by Buoyelle, as Max shared here, revealing Buoyelle would win against Trump, and clearly a big majority think Buoyelle is a superior president. This is why Trump is having a hissy fit. And he did a poll, who would you rather see as president for the U.S. in 2024? 55% of Max's following said Buoyelle, and 45% said Trump. He also wrote, #JealousDonald. This is why Trump is attacking Buoyelle. Buoyelle is the most popular politician in the world, including the U.S. It's not even close. The power of Bitcoin maximalism. Trump has a long way to go if he'll ever catch up to Buoyelle. So it won't likely be as dramatic as Keiser's making it look, though. Trump, like independent candidate RFK Jr., very obviously sees the value of appealing to Bitcoin bulls during his campaign. He's even rumored to announce plans for a U.S. strategic Bitcoin reserve if elected president. At the event, this is the news we're all awaiting to come out of, Trump's mouth. And if that happens, game on, family. And very shortly before Trump's RNC speech, Keiser was also very much into hyping up the former president. So do keep that in mind. Max has been showing Trump a lot of support. It was only those comments about Buoyelle that really perturbed him. And since then, obviously, Max says he accepts Trump's apology, as I pointed out a little earlier. So I don't think there's going to be any settling the score. He says, smart move, hombre, referring to Trump. I forgive you, brother. So there you go, yo. That's the latest from the saga between Trump, Buoyelle, and Max Keiser. And welcome everyone just joining the stream. I see we got 1,200 people out here right now. We're streaming live on X, Rumble, and the Tube. Make sure to repost this, spread the word, let people know we're live so we can help orange pill the masses. I'll be streaming at least for the next hour, and we're about to dive into our feature story of the day, the latest from asset management giant VanEck, predicting Bitcoin hitting 52 million per coin in their bull scenario. I'll be breaking down the math and how they got to those numbers and all that fun stuff here shortly. Let's get it. JBZ, Nacho Cheese, Nacho Keys. Shout out Alicia Keys. Bitcoin Trini bullish is what? There's no way. It was shrapnel. There was nothing to cause it between the guy and Trump. Buoyelle is great, but can't fix the U.S. Too many idiosyncrasy and much larger. El Salvador, still love them both. Right on, JB 2020. Let's get it. Vegas today, come visit. We have mucho swimming pools. 111 degrees, bro. Whoa. Hombre. Trump likes libertarian president in Argentina who is pro-blockchain. Not just Bitcoin, 52 milli, precisely what I'm saying, Knoxville. When I lived in Vegas, I had to use doorknob covers because it's that freaking hot. I don't blame ya. Here's another snippet of the new track by Chandy and I. It's called Nashville Bound.
Bitcoin whizzes, fiat fries, study and pass some Bitcoin quizzes. Don't back down, stand up and occupy. I can't wait, I'm Nashville bound. You need Bitcoin, do not deny. Whoa, whoa, Bitcoin lovers. pushers, Bitcoin makers, fiat heartbreakers on the list to take the stage. I'm getting so amped and feel this tingly feeling that says something, feeding the oranges on the abyss. This moment and these speeches I can't miss. I love you, Biddy. Give me a kiss, Nashville. We're gonna keep it real.
We're going to keep it real. We're going to keep it 100. And yeah, again, just shout out to everyone. I just want to say thank you. Give it up for yourselves. We have 26 hearts on the live stream over on X. You'll find it pinned at the top of my feed. And already 21 reposts. I like that ratio. So thank you, family. And anyone who does that for me with a quote will get reposted.
Going to Nashville. I'm Nashville bound. We're going to Nashville. We are Nashville bound. We are Bitcoin future sound. Did I say? I'm so excited to be heading to the Satoshi created BTC Bitcoin Fighters Come Together conference. I'm so Bitcoin confident. Music City Center, downtown Nashville, Tennessee. I'm going to BTC party with over 20,000 attendees. Hodl gang, Bitcoin fame, light a flame. Know your aim, 726 and 727. I'm gonna be in Bitcoin heaven. 2024 is the year of the dragon. Celebrate those dips, destined for 100K post halving. I'm Nashville bound, it's Music City for 2B. Fire 5th level days is a Bitcoin play. Bitcoin buzz, whale splash, this tribe is tough, BTC won't crash. Bitcoin whizzes, fiat fry, study and pass some Bitcoin quizzes.
All right, and I'll play the remaining of the track after we finish our final story of the day. These chicks are a hoot, says JB. And thank you, Datsick, for dropping the link to Chandy's channel. Make sure to subscribe over there. We appreciate it. 92 degrees here and so humid it feels like we're breathing water. Oompa Loompas, I got you. We'll play the Oompa Loompa song in a little bit. Fam, when you go to X, also smash the hearts and the repost of the repost from the CNA Bitcoin fam viewers. Exactly. So if you see a repost from Datsick or JC Ice or Chandy or any of the fam, repost their repost. It helps get more eyeballs on the stream. As you can see now, 1,300 people here. All thanks to you guys. So give it up for yourselves. Gulf Coast of Florida is hot soup. It's hot as hell here in Puerto Rico as well. It's hot as hell in my office. No jersey on from JV today. I'm rocking a throwback Michael Jordan Spike Lee jammy jam. But anyways, family, welcome everyone just joining us. I will be streaming at least for the next hour. We're about to dive into our feature story of the day and discuss the latest from VanEck. Brand new research report they shared. They predict Bitcoin in a bull scenario, $52 million per coin. I'll be breaking down the time frame when they expect this to happen alongside the math and all that fun stuff. So give it up and welcome everyone just joining the stream.
Pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up.
You got to trump it up. We have Trump coming. Nashville, 2 days. Big announcement. Will he say the inevitable? If I'm elected president of the United States of America, I will adopt Bitcoin as a legal tender. I will add it to the United States Treasury as a strategic reserve asset, and I will protect your right to self-custody and not allow CBDCs, central bank digital currencies, to be shared. Let me know your thoughts, family. JV, be free ballin', and I'm free ballin'. Yeah. Tom Petty, right? 2501 AD, 52 milli. No, you'll be surprised. Not that far out, Adam. Not that far out. Gulf Coast of Florida. Yeah, we already know. Already 1,100 people on the X. Shout out X fam, Rumble fam, YouTube fam. Holding it down, fam-a-lamb. You guys are amazing. 2042, that's more like it. Maybe. So here we go. Without further ado, now for our featured story of the day. Major asset management giant VanEck predicts Bitcoin to skyrocket to 52.38 million per coin by 2050 in their bull scenario. So yeah, what do we got? 26 more years, $50 million Bitcoin? Yes, please. So let's break it down. As you can see from the headline, I just read out loud. This is very bullish coming from asset management giant VanEck. So let's discuss it. So VanEck's projection of Bitcoin is based on a detailed analysis of global trade, GDP growth, and Bitcoin's monetary velocity. The firm's model assumes that Bitcoin will evolve to become a key international medium of exchange. Additionally, it is expected to become one of the world's primary reserve currencies by 2050. Again, 26 years out, considering we're in 2024 right now. VanEck's research also suggests that the dominance of key currencies like the US dollar, the euro, and GBP, and the yen in the international monetary system is weakening. It attributes this trend to various economic and fiscal challenges. The firm predicts a significant reduction in the use of these currencies for cross-border payments by 2050. This presents an opportunity for Bitcoin to capture a larger market share. The anticipated decline in the global GDP, contributions of economic leaders such as the US, the EU, and the UK, and Japan is also expected to boost demand for Bitcoin as a neutral and alternative exchange medium. This trend supports the shift towards Bitcoin, combined with diminishing confidence in traditional reserve currencies due to the excessive deficit spending and geopolitical actions. It will become even more significant. Furthermore, VanEck anticipates that businesses and consumers will seek a reliable currency with predictable monetary policy and immutable property rights, which means it can never be changed, family. Unlike fiat currencies, which are subject to inflationary pressures and political decisions, Bitcoin's decentralized nature ensures a stable monetary policy. Bitcoin's stability and strong security features make it an attractive option for individuals and institutions looking for a reliable store value and medium of exchange. Quoting VanEck's analyst here, it is conceivable that by 2050, Bitcoin could be used to settle 10% of the globe's international trade and 5% of the world's domestic trade. This scenario would result in central banks holding 2.5% of their assets in BTC. And again, this is based off of 2.5% allocation of Bitcoin by the central banks. What if theoretically it was 10%, 20%? You do the math. Another key component of VanEck's prediction is the role of Bitcoin Layer 2 solutions in addressing scalability issues. These solutions, including the Lightning Network and various sidechains, enable faster and more efficient transactions on the Bitcoin network. Layer 2s enhance Bitcoin's practicality as a medium of exchange by facilitating the higher transaction volumes. And these technologies mature and gain traction, they will eventually provide the necessary infrastructure for Bitcoin to handle the demand of a global financial system. Combining these factors, VanEck projects the Bitcoin price to reach 2.9 million per Bitcoin in the base case and 130,000 in the bear case scenario. I mean, here's the numbers broken down for you. And again, this is coming directly from VanEck themselves. Bitcoin price scenario by 2050, you have the base, the bear, and the bull scenarios, and it based upon all the metrics and the data that you can see on your screen. And again, a base case of 130,000, or I'd say the bear case is 130,000, almost 3 million for the base case and 50 million for the bull case. As you can see here, the price per the biddy, which is highlighted in darker, bolder font, 52,130, or 52 million, my bad, 52 million, 130,000, or 2.9 million. Which scenario do you think is most likely to play out? Put your Nostradamus hats on with your boy right now and tell me, do you see the bull scenario playing out, base case, or bear case? Let me know. And where do you feel that will likely send the biddy? Now, VanEck's recent predictions further strengthening the bullish stance among industry experts on the Bitcoin future. In the shorter time frame, BN Crypto reported that key industry figures believe Bitcoin will reach the 100,000 mark by the end of the year. Let me know if you agree or disagree with the analysts. What's your thoughts on 100,000 six-figure Bitcoin price before the end of 2024? And what are your thoughts on Bitcoin hitting 52 million in 26 years? Holla at your boy, and I'll be reading those comments out loud. Welcome to the Q&A segment of the live show. We got over 1,400 people here right now. Appreciate each and every one of you. Thanks for holding it down. JC's prediction is 225,000 Bitcoin before the end of the year, and between 500 and 750,000 as a cycle peak. And her prediction is right in alignment with mine, which I've been calling. I look at the bottom scenario being 222,000, and I see the bull scenario also being as much as 750,000 this cycle. Personally, I feel it will happen next year in 2025 because that's what history has shown us. All the previous halvings that come before this fourth halving, it was always the year preceding the halving we hit the cycle peak. This goes for the halving of 2012, cycle peak 2013, the halving in 2016, cycle peak 2017, and then in 2020 halving, cycle peak 2021. So if history is to rhyme, expect a new all-time high next year in 2025. But how high shall we climb? That's my question for you guys. So please do let me know in the live chat. Don't be shy. Don't be a stranger. And if you're one of the 1,300 people watching the stream right now on X, I encourage you to visit the YouTube channel at cryptonewsalerts.net. That way you can interact and share comments and questions, as this is the Q&A segment of the live show. Let's play the latter end of Nashville Bound, the new track.
Don't back down, stand up and occupy. I can't wait, I'm Nashville bound. You need Bitcoin, do not deny. Grand Ole Opry rhyming, country music history.
Mark Wallow says 2050, it won't be a Lambo. I need it to be a Zimmer. I'll be a 90. Jesus. 5-10 million in my opinion, unless the USD has hyperinflation, in which case you can say 1 to 5 milli before the end of 2027. By 2029, 5 to 7 million mid-year. Send it. If Bitcoin goes to 52 mil, it will have created the biggest gap in wealth ever. Amen. You should be at Nashville. Market in the stream. Well, I'm actually here in Puerto Rico supporting the Nashville stream by covering all the news. And we have Chandy there. Of course, here's the new track. Enjoy.
Making Bitcoin history, so much country lives in me, so much hope in the bitty. Ooh, la bitty lie, it's gonna be epic. A BTC, July 2024, end of the week. Oh, so much hope in Bitcoin dreams. Welcome to Bitcoin Nashville. Did you take the orange pill? From Brazil to Jacksonville, stacking sat still. Cause a fiat crash near, tell the cashier, ain't no Bitcoin cash here. We pioneers, hear the Bitcoin lions cheer. For the killer gorilla like Jared Cannonier, the apex predator, buck the bank's embezzler and all their creditors. Bitcoin has no competitors. BTC, yes, it's like a bulletproof vest on every weapons test. So no need to second guess because there is no second best. 726 and 727, I'm gonna be in Bitcoin heaven. 2024 is the year of the dragon. Celebrate those dips, destined for.
I have heard of the Fold app. I have never used it though. I hear good things about it. So they're at the Bitcoin conference. Nice, as they should be, right? JV has his routine down. Amen. Treasury Secretary, go water your petunias.
100K post halving, I'm Nashville bound. It's Music City for 2 bitty fire 5th level days. It's the Bitcoin play, bitty yummy pump, yum whale splash. This tribe is tough, BTC won't crash. Bitcoin buzz, influencers orange pilled me, and now I'm an orange pusher. Orange is my economic safety, it tastes better than sugar. Rent us a rocket, because we have a flight to the moon. Doing to doing, doing, doing. Bitcoin whizzes, fiat fries, study and pass some Bitcoin quizzes. Don't back down, stand up and occupy. I can't wait, I'm Nashville bound. You need Bitcoin, do not deny. Whoa, Bitcoin lovers, Bitcoin pushers, Bitcoin makers, fiat heartbreakers on the list to take the stage. I'm getting so amped and feel this tingly feeling that says something, feeding the oranges on the abyss. This moment and these speeches I can't miss. I love you, Biddy, give me a kiss. Nashville, we're gonna keep it real.
Nashville, let's go. But there you have it. Yo, welcome everyone just joining the stream. I see we got 1,400 people here. We're going to be streaming at least for the next hour. But here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to be ending the YouTube stream, or we're going to continue with the uncensored extended version of the pod exclusive on X and Rumble. So if you're on the YouTube right now, I encourage you to visit rumble.cryptonewsalerts.net because the YouTube stream is about to come to an end, so we can continue uncensored style, my favorite way to broadcast. But I appreciate y'all nonetheless. Again, visit rumble.cryptonewsalerts.net and let's continue with the uncensored version of the podcast. Let's freaking go. So yeah, YouTube stream